I think really, I think appropriate to Kasoda to repeat one my sort of what say Kasoda, my idea. Since now recent years, in my public talk, I sort of mentioning, if I state, you see, that in front of one lady, people may see,
maybe seen as a kind of a flattery.
But the fact is, in human history, in early period, no idea of leadership. All members equal. I think at that time, some root or some fruit and some hunting, through hunting, some animal, equally share, work together, sharing together. No idea of leadership. Then gradually population increase. Then at that time, no rule of education. So physical strength, in order to become a leader, the physical strength is the key factor, like other animals. Therefore, the male dominance then start. Then eventually education develop. So then education bring more equality. Now today, generally speaking, of course, there are many parts of the world still, because of the poverty and because of the education, these things still is backward. But overall, I think education quite enough, quite advanced. But a lot of problem. So therefore, now time is come. We emphasize the importance of loving kindness or affection, compassion. Now, compassion is concerned because of a biological factor. Female, more sort of potential, and indication when other people facing suffering, the sensitivity about others' pain, I think female more stronger. Obviously, in world history, those heroes, actually, in a way, these are murderers. So most of the heroes are male. Maybe few female become hero, in the sense of battle, killing. I think most cases.
We had at least one Irish one, Queen Maeve.
So therefore, now, because now new time, the necessity, more emphasis on compassion, warm-heartedness, rather than simply education. So women now should take a more active role regarding promotion of compassion. So that I always, that is often you see telling you see people. So, because other women so therefore, the women movement, some feminists, a little bit too extreme. they even want, you see, Buddha, male pity should be female. And Jesus Christ also should be female. That I think a little bit extreme. But I truly, you see, feel, if the leaders of this planet, I think, take female more, maybe safer. I feel like that, but I don't know.
Could I just actually build on what you've just said and say, I'm very pleased that there is a new kind of women's leadership, which is connecting women who have access to power or influence because of the positions they hold or did hold, who are linking with women who are suffering in poverty in places like Darfur and Chad. And there's a big connection, and it's exactly what you've said, that kind of empathy and compassion and using leadership to try to change. So I'm delighted that you recognize that. And
Thank you.
I just want to thank you both for such inspiring words and such human counsel, and I think Rinchen Dalo, the president of the Tibet Fund, is going to share some words with us.
Your Holiness, and President Robinson, on behalf of the board, directors of the Tibet Fund, and everyone gathered here this morning, I would like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for sharing your wealth of wisdom about what we as members of the global community can do to help solve the difficult and urgent issues that are threatening our world today. You have shown us that the most effective solution to our problems, and in fact the source of happiness, is to care for others and uphold the values of truth and justice in our lives. We all will live here with a renewed sense of hope and understanding that each of us can make a positive difference in the world. I would like to thank Biko and Thubten Jimbala for their valuable contribution to today's dialogue. I would also like to thank our sponsors for their generous support and all of those who have worked very hard to organize this event, including our volunteers, staff, and the board. Many of you in the audience are long-cherished friends and donors of the Tibet Fund. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you who have generously supported us over the last so many years through sponsorship of children, monks, nuns, and elders, and major projects that have improved the quality of life in the refugee settlements and contributed to our self-sufficiency. Your support is an expression of your solidarity with His Holiness the Dalai Lama's noble wishes for preserving Tibetan language, culture, and national identity, which is very much threatened in our own country. I thank you on behalf of our beneficiaries and hope that you will continue. Once again, thank you, Your Holiness, President Robinson, Biko, Thubten Jimbala, and all of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Holiness.
Oh. So, okay. Take it home. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Thank you much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.